You know, it's funny when you have a child, a little infant, you can start telling what they ate based on their gas.
Yeah.
You farted and I smelled sushi.
It's crazy.
It was like it was wild.
It was
so
salmon.
special.
Yeah.
Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder, I'm going to start trying to identify. Usually when your farts are sour, that's like eggs.
Mm.
You know what you did, which was really smart? You were flying. You were about to get on a flight.
Yeah.
And then you had a sushi burrito.
That was a poor choice. What happened was it was Heather's birthday, and she got to pick whatever she wanted for lunch, and she chose this place, and they gave us a tuna poke kind of wrap. It was like a big sushi roll basically. And I got the spicy, and I got extra spicy sauce on it. I remember as I was like 2 bites into it, you go, "Aren't you going to fly in a couple hours?" And I said, "Yeah." You go, "Is that the smart thing to be eating before that flight?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Why don't you mind your own business?"
Yeah.
And then,
stupid bitch.
I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
It was one of the rare times you were right. It was a very poor decision. And I had very big problems on the flight and post-flight. It destroyed me. Yeah.
Did you diarrhea on the plane?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was hot. It was spicy.
Oh, that's the worst.
Feel it coming out with heat.
And
But I'll tell you what I didn't do.
What?
I didn't make a business call while I was doing it. You're out of your mind.
So can I tell you what I started doing?
Started doing?
Well, I just started doing this.
Jesus Christ.
I just started. Can I tell you why?
Just coming into your own?
I really am. Now that I'm 48, I really have entered a level of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so free, Tom.
You are free.
I really am, because I am on death's door. I don't have many years left.
I know.
And you know what?
What?
I see why older people are just cooler, because you're like, they don't
give a shit.
So I started doing business calls, and I was on the toilet the other day.
Well, we all do business calls on the toilet. Everybody does business calls on the toilet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but the difference is no one even has to learn this. It's just a built-in normal function of etiquette, where when you're on a call and you're on the toilet, you speak and then you hit mute while you're doing your business.
Okay.
And you told me, you're like, "Oh, I don't hit mute."
I don't hit mute.
So people listen to you pee and fart and flush.
Well, here's the difference.
Lunatic.
Hold on. I feel as though if I were to speak and then mute, speak and mute.
Yeah.
That is more sus, as the kids say.
No.
It's more suspicious.
It's not.
Than me they have the regular background noise, and then I pee. I don't fart every time I pee. That's you. I'm a woman. I don't fart
every time I pee either.
I think a lot of men do.
No. We don't all fart every time we pee. No.
When you're at the urinals, you're always telling me that men fart at the urinals.
Sometimes, but it's not every time. It's not every time. It's not close to every time. But the difference is if you're on the toilet, you just mute when you're not talking. And if you're going to make a noise like with pee, you mute it. So you let them hear you pee.
I let them hear me pee. And here's the interesting thing.
Who are you doing this with?
Brendan, our merch guy.
He just heard you piss?
But he didn't say anything.
Well, yeah, because he's super polite.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the deal. Is also because I am a woman, I also think that people would be like, there's no way this girl is sitting on the toilet because she's a girl.
Only
she
other...
Right? They're like, there's no way a woman would sit on the toilet and do something.
Only thing that could be happening is that while you're peeing, the guy is jacking off because you're peeing. Because some guys really like to hear a girl pee. So that could be happening.
God, that's so disgusting.
Well, welcome to the real world.
So why is everything sexualized?
Oh, your peeing is.
Everything.
Yeah.
Even, my browning? No, yeah. That's true.
Some guys are going to definitely, please don't make so much noise so I can hear you shit more clearly.
But I don't think they hear me browning because it's very quiet when I brown. I don't make big drops like you. When you do it, it's catastrophic.
It's not. Yeah, we're calling Brendan. We're calling Brendan right now, the person that Christina was speaking to.
So I peed and pooped.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Brendan.
Hey.
Hey, this is Tom, and you're on your mom's house right now, just so you know.
Oh, awesome.
So we just had a revelation, and we had to call you to follow up on this. Christina spoke to you recently. Did you have any idea what she was doing while you were speaking to her?
I did not.
No. because she just shared. She's the only person I know like this, that she was using the bathroom, but she doesn't mute when she does business calls in the bathroom.
That's wonderful to find out.
And so I think she peed and shit, and she's like...
Two separate calls.
Two
One
separate
I
calls.
peed on with
That
you.
is making sense now.
And I was like, why don't you just hit mute, like, when you're done speaking and do your business? She's like, no, I just do it. And I'm like, that's insane.
But Brendan, you didn't notice.
I did not notice.
Wow.
See? And if you
I
did,
did not notice.
and if you did, why don't you think like, oh, it's one of the kids?
Yeah, I would have assumed that only a child would do that.
Right. Like you wouldn't in your wildest dreams imagine that a nice woman like me would do that.
Never. Expect it from Tom, but not from you.
And
Thank
Brendan,
you.
have you ever done a call on the toilet?
I am on the toilet right now.
You are? Okay. And do you do the mute and then release thing?
Yep.
Yeah. See?
It's like a courtesy flush.
Exactly.
But he's a man.
Have some respect.
I don't make as loud a sounds as he does. He obviously didn't hear them, and he didn't suspect it because I'm a woman. No harm, no foul.
So you're just going to keep rolling that dice?
Of course I
Why?
am. Of course I am. Who
Okay.
cares? Everybody I talk to knows me and loves me. They know I love them. Right, Brendan? We're practically family. Who do
100%.
I talk to? Agent Jeans? Brendan?
Okay.
There's like 5 people I talk to regularly. Maybe.
All right.
They all
Kind
know.
of honored.
Yeah.
Actually honored.
You know what I'm gonna do as a courtesy to you is I'm gonna take it for a spin. I'm gonna go ahead and do my next call the same way. No mutes.
You're going to lose friendships, though. You're going to lose business relationships.
No.
Could you do a notes call with Netflix on
Brendan,
the toilet?
I will call you back. I need to call you to talk about some stuff. And
Yeah. Just disable video if you're going to be on the shitter.
okay, I won't use video, but I'll go completely unmuted. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
He was unmuting
Thank you.
himself to talk.
Thank you, Brendan.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you,
All right,
Brendan. Yeah.
Yeah. You're insane.
But I don't talk to as many people. Here's what I literally talk to: Asian Jeans, Brendan, some friends.
You're so crazy.
That's it.
Whatever.
You do you hear me shitting? I do it to you all the time.
Yeah.
But I know when you're doing it. I know when you're doing it. When you call me from the road, you're always on the toilet because you're always delayed. I'll ask you a question and there's a time delay and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, he's shitting.
How does the time delay affect
Because
it?
I'll be like, hey, babe, so what do we do in the thing? And you go, I'm like, babe, and you're like, well, we're gonna go to the
because
thing.
I'm muting and I'm muting. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, I do it to you. I'm nice. I do it to you.
But that makes it more suspicious. I would rather just hear the plops
Really?
and keep it in real time.
God. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
You're going to get your wish. You're going to get your wish.
Listen, this is to all the women. Go ahead and be free. Make your calls on the toilet because the guys aren't even assuming you're doing something that crazy.
That's
the
true.
best part. You listen, as a woman, you have carte blanche to be as crazy as you want to be. No one suspects that we do anything. Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss a moment of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.